Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I hope that y'all are doing well. Um, I'm just getting this last little bit set up, and then we'll get started. I'm just getting, so the plan for today is I have on the menu 20 heads. I'm giving myself 3.5 minutes to draw each head and face. Um, and the plan is to, uh, do these faces and heads in my style, to the best of my ability, because it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. But I need to. The one thing I noticed when I was doing the, oh, you get to see some of my style here. Didn't even think about that, but I'm gonna actually pull this off because I don't want y'all seeing all that quite yet. But yo, what's up, Goop? Um, But yeah, that's the one thing I noticed the other day when I was drawing is that I was just taking way too long on doing the face. That's always been an issue for me, and that's mostly because I'm trying to get it perfect. And unfortunately, when you do that, and you're just trying to get things perfect, you don't learn as much as you should. Um, so I'm going to not do that to myself. I'm just going to do the best that I can. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I'm just going to do the best that I can with these, and we'll go from there. I suspect that this first few days of this is going to be pretty challenging, but we shall see. Alright, so I'll bring this back down so I have my references here. But hope y'all are doing well. Hope that everything has been going good. Hope you take care of yourselves. Coop, how you doing? Alright, last thing to do here is to just get some music going for myself. And yo, what's up, Locke? What's up? Alright. Alright, so we got everything pretty situated now. Okay. So let's get started. So yeah, I have 3.5 minutes for each face. They're at all different angles. I'm sure that we'll see there's 20 of them on the menu. So I'm sure that we'll see a few of them, a few of the easier ones. And nothing much, man, just trying to get my style going for this manga that I'm going to try to release here pretty soon. Yep, only faces today. This is going to be This is gonna be difficult for me because I am such a perfectionist when it comes to faces, so I'm actually excited for this. Yeah, it's hard to get away with that as a comic artist, because you don't want your characters to look the same. But like for you as like a commission type artist, that's all right because you know eventually that face will start to change as well. But you are, you know, people will instantly recognize the one face that you do, and then they can decide whether or not they're going to pay you for it, right? So I think for you that's like perfectly fine, right? And I'm sure you're probably thinking to yourself, even if it's not, I'm just gonna do it that way. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Oh, I see. That's a good plan. Should try to get used to it. All right. How do I want to do this here? Nah, that's really good because then you perfect like a specific face, right? There's nothing wrong with their specific head angle. So I mean, call it what you want, but oh man, yeah, this is definitely gonna be hard for me because I gave myself 3 minutes and I ran out of time still. All right, next. That's a quick lesson for me. You should post on TikTok. My vid's been doing really well on there. Nice. I probably will at some point. I need to like, I don't want to spread myself too thin because it's hard for me just to keep up with YouTube. And I have, you know, I need to start like, because it's starting to like really bug me that I haven't like started my manga yet. So like, I really need to start that. And then once I get consistent with that in particular, I think that I'll start to, one, I'll get faster, and two, it'll make me feel better about my artwork, and I'll be a little happier trying to share it and stuff. I don't know why I'm doing this so freaking small. All right. And should probably put this here actually. That's better. Sorry, my commentary is probably not going to be great here. as I try to like really concentrate on this stuff. After I get to a certain point, though, I can check and look at the comments a little more. Here we go. All right. The only thing that I'm seeing here that I can do is pull this down a bit. A little too high. Yeah, I'm gonna post pages. I can't believe my ears. Yep. I'll end up posting. I'll be sure. I'm gonna share it on the Facebook page for our art school program. I'll share it on there once I start, because I know that some of y'all at least would probably want to see, and I'll also put it on our Discord and stuff like that. And Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna post it on there. If I do that, Coop, it would be like just short versions. Like I'm not gonna kill myself over like the social media stuff too much right now. It would just be like trying to promote like my whatchamacallit, my manga and stuff, my webcomic once the time for that comes. It's interesting because I haven't really drawn my faces in this perspective yet, so like it's me trying to like really figure this out. I could probably do this. Alright, so alright, cheekbones too. Alright. I don't know about the contest quite yet. I'm still waiting. I'm gonna guess that I'm not gonna get it, to be honest with you. I'm not too worried about it. It was just like another excuse for me to like start like going quicker on my work, because like I have this one shot and it's pretty much like done. I just need to actually, well, not done. The story is finished. I just need to actually start like thumbnailing and stuff, and that one was definitely a good excuse for me to do it. That one meaning that contest. Yeah, I don't think they've announced any like winners or anything yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, I have the whole story. The one shot's completely written, so that's good to go. It's just now I need to thumbnail and just get going with that stuff. I'm just waiting to see, like, I probably should not have entered the contest, but I'm like waiting to see whether or not they'll accept it, because if they do, it's going to change the format that I do, because it would be a format for making like paper copies versus I was planning on doing it as a webcomic. So like, yeah, that definitely changes the overall layout pretty significantly. Yeah, this was a really good idea because I'm already getting more comfortable and the faces are already looking better as I go. I'm glad to catch this stream. I always worry to miss it. Oh, even if you do, you can always watch it back or... No, it doesn't take any money. So yeah, I mean, there is no reason not to. And you know, it's always good to see where you stand as far as like other artists and similar, like going for like similar stuff as you. So can actually erase away some stuff this go around. All right. Ooh, this is a pretty difficult angle. All right, let's see here. This is even more curved than that. It's more like this. Just checking, I saw progress in my career. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I need to do a new one of those soon, because that was about a year ago now. But I want to wait to do my last Mark Brunet video for when I like graduate from the program, i.e. get the certification. One thing I'm noticing about this angle, I might have time to fix it. It's just that it's just not quite as extreme as it should be. So I'm gonna fix that by taking all of this, probably the ear too. Yeah, and moving it upward just a bit more, and then should fix the problem just a bit. It's a certification. I was thinking about getting the program. Can you use it on your resume? I mean, I'm sure you could, but like for art, like your main thing is just putting together a good portfolio, and that program will do that for you. It'll help you put together a good portfolio. All right, not too bad. Getting better as I go. Each face is better than the last. Take this hoodie off because I'm like in here sweating now. And Coop, like for my bigger story, I have like one chapter. Like the first chapter I know is fine. Like I don't really need to mess around with it anymore. It's more so the like the later chapters that I'm gonna have to go back and work on. But I'll probably start doing that really soon. Because yep, I want to probably have like 9 to 10 chapters like done for when I start, just so I don't get like stuck or have it all like have a bunch of plot holes and stuff like that. This was I was kind of scared to do this because it gets a little embarrassing if you mess it up, but or if you look like an idiot while you're on stream. But it was a phenomenal idea to do this because now I just feel more confident in my style and stuff. Pull this up just a bit. to edit this a bit. All right, getting there, getting there. I don't really like the head shape that I created here. Alright. So my plan is going to be, I'm going to do male heads for up until I finish this segment of 5, and then I'm gonna transfer over to doing female heads and faces. One thing I'm noticing, and it's good to notice this about yourself, I struggle with the downward angles more, just because I don't draw them too frequently. So yeah, they're coming out kind of on the rougher end. Here. Alright, so that's a good thing to know, so I'll probably take some time outside of these kinds of sessions just to practice those head shapes and stuff. This is a little low. This is just a straight front view of the head, so can almost just copy. My left hand hurts from Control Z, so I'm resting it. Oh man, must have been doing a lot of Control Z. I have this little clicker guy that helps me out a little bit. Your favorite anime? JoJo's, probably. There are some other ones that I really like too, though, but JoJo's probably my favorite. I hate that I do that. I always draw the the left eye out right first, and then I can't see when I'm drawing the opposite eye. So then I can't make sure that it's like consistent looking because my right hand is covering it. Every time without fail I do that. I think I'd learn my lesson by now. There you go. Got that one in pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Uh, no, I think weeb just means like you're into like Japanese cultural things, specifically anime. I wouldn't say that it's a slur. At least, I don't know. When it was being used while I was at Comic Con for or Katsucon last year for the first time, it seemed to be almost like a term of endearment. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so this is another really sharp low angle and side view, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make sure to plot the head out as best as I can here, as I'm struggling with this view. Alright. Alright. I need to finish watching Stone Ocean. I haven't been keeping up with it like I would like, but unfortunately, I don't really have that much time because I'm spending most of my free time trying to draw as much as I possibly can. Alright, I think that I like it, it's just that I don't think that I need the jaw to be that long. Okay, I think we can live with this one. There is a JoJo's. It's Stone Ocean is one that's on Netflix actually. If you want to watch it. So this is this angle is from like that. It's like really up top. So I'm gonna be trying to work this in now. It's a very sharp bird's eye. I'm gonna make you might be right. Maybe all of JoJo's is now on Netflix. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you're right. Cause I definitely watched like a majority of it on Netflix. So I will say I do typically like watching the dub over the sub, but that's just because I don't like to like read too much while I'm trying to enjoy the art in particular. But the voice acting for the subbed ones is pretty solid typically in comparison. Oops. So I struggled with this one a little bit too. I think part of the reason is because I'm showing too much of the eyes here. Yeah, this looks a little bit better to me. Because you're not really gonna see so much of that. But the other thing is, you need to make both of these bigger. Alright. And I could probably do... I'm gonna do this, and this will be the last thing that I do, because I'm supposed to be on a bit of a break. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Alright, I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna, pause just for a second. I'm just gonna go get something to drink, and I'll be right back. All right. Excuse me. So now I'm gonna move to doing my more female faces. Oops. For the rest of these. So we'll see how this goes. So these kinds of angles are very difficult for me too, but that's just because it's combining quite a bit of stuff here. It's 3/4, but also at a tilt. So it's like a more extreme version of a 3/4 view. But I need to get better at these if I'm going to be a manga artist. Or at least a webcomic artist. Alright. So, a little bit more space for the eye sockets. Eyebrows are much thinner. And Discord raffle. Yeah, I was about to say this eye is gonna recede back a bit. Go back in space, and then come down more. I could probably do to have it be like that. And something similar on this side. And the nose is pretty similar. And that's an ugly face. But hey, this angle is difficult, and it is my first female drawn face. This definitely needs to recede back a bit more. this is not great. It's alright. Next, 3/4 view. Alright, one thing that I need to be mindful of is that the spacing is different. Here. I think that this can go back and no, go down. Yeah, there we go. I still think that this section could be lowered just a bit more. There it goes. Oh, this is a good transition. So the next one is a 3/4 view, but slightly tilted down. So it's not too extreme, but good practice for what I struggle with the most. Now the good news is like when I do take my time with this stuff, I typically can get it decent, so it's good to struggle a little bit when I'm doing it quickly right now and just getting through it, because it's gonna help me learn later. Alright, so let's go here, here. The nose is going to be somewhere out there. Alright. These angles are pretty tough for me, but that's alright. That's what we're doing this for. Jeez. The thing is not being kind to me right now. Alright. The random selection is what I meant to say. Alright, so we will get this going here. Alright. This line is not, it needs to be like this. Alright, pretty happy with that base. I do need to bring this side in a bit. No, I am using references that I found online, and I put it into the cube brush gesture drawing thing, that like software that somebody created. This software is awesome. Yep. This is what I do for my gestures as well, as I find different, like, specifically like manga and like anime poses and stuff that I really like, and then I use it with this program. Her neck is way too big. There it goes. lips are also way too big. This one's really bad too. This is very difficult. All right. Let's see here. So the one thing that I will say is this is telling me that my head structure needs work because it's not working when I do extreme poses. So that means that I'm questioning too much when it comes to my overall structure. And that's okay. Like, it's good to know that. So next time I do this, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably slow it down quite a bit more, like give myself like another minute, just so I can really work my head structure and like actually get the full constructions that I need in, because I haven't been doing a good job of completing my structures very well. Like this one I did a better job of because I was really thinking about it, but you gotta have really solid structure if you're gonna do something like this, and obviously my structure's just not quite there yet. Yeah, like there's just things that are like fundamentally off with my heads. Oh, okay. See ya, Coop. I appreciate you hopping on for a bit. Yeah, that's what, like, I need to do a better job. Like, let me see. Like, even my 3/4 view one isn't great for the woman head. I have a few good ones here and there, but, like, I like this one over here. That one's alright. This 3/4 is okay. This one's okay. I mean, that's just a front view. This one's okay. Like, this isn't great, that's not great, this one's not great either. I just need to, like, I need to draw better initial guidelines and like just trust them, because I'm not trusting them, I'm just like going rogue. But that's why I'm doing this. Get better as I go. All right. So I think this one could be better. Yeah, this is going to be what I draw definitely the most in my manga is going to be heads. So alright, so this is a pretty solid foundation so far. Pretty happy with this. So instead of going in and starting to draw features already, I'm gonna take my time. So my problem is that I'm pretty comfortable with drawing heads, but my problem is that I take way too long to get them done in my comics. Like, everything else, I probably, am I dropping frames here? Everything else I do pretty quickly, like the body and stuff. But yeah, the heads just take me forever because I'm just so hyper concentrated on making sure that they are like perfect, and then it ends up taking me like an hour to get a head in when it shouldn't be taking me nearly that long. All right. Like, even if I can get like just decent heads, in like a quarter of the time, even if it's not perfect, just a head that I'm happy with, then we'll be good to go. Like, this is a good head. Like, I like this one. Like, I could live with this. That one came out decent. Could probably do to move the lips up a bit. But yeah, that's not bad. This is an interesting one. This is almost, yeah, this is like a side view. But low angle. Or I guess the camera is up high, so it's like a side view, bird's eye view mixture. So I need to get these arcs in here. So Remember? Follow the curve. Zoom in just a bit here. This is not coming out too great either. Didn't do my guidelines or anything on that one either. So this is like the opposite. So it gives me a chance to like redeem myself here. This is a ant's eye 3/4, or not 3/4 side view. Get the structure in. Alright. Alright, and then lips are a bit too big, so I'm going to just whoop, that, and then now we can, I could probably shrink the top of the head down quite a bit. Cool. And also take, actually, I'm going to take this section and pull it upward. Make the nose a touch bit smaller. And now I can follow the curves. It's alright. Oh my gosh. So we got the exact same kind of view, except for tilted even more. Nice. I'll have to check it out. Alright, so this is even more tilted, more extreme. Alright. Alright, so I think the bottom half came out pretty good. Let's get in some more contour lines, guidelines, whatever. I think I'm gonna bring her up just a bit. Alright, so now we can put in her eye. And can make her lips a teensy bit smaller here. And that being said, can also, there we go. See, that one's, I'm pretty happy with this. Alright, yeah, that was a pretty decent one. Let me just really roughly sketch it in here. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty good one. It's weird. I've gotten like 4 straight side view ones. It's very strange. I mean, it's good because I don't practice too many side views, and I'm sure that it'll pop up in my manga, but it's crazy. I can probably stretch this down, that in. Alright, and then we just need to get the eye. And you know what I can probably do? I just think her jaw is just a bit too long. Just pull that in. And now we can finish up with the eye here. And this is like side view. This could definitely go here just a bit, and wasn't following the contours, so fix that up. And yeah, that's pretty solid. Nice. Alright. That is probably gonna do it for today. I'm definitely gonna come back and do this again. I might even stream Sunday. I need to grind this out as much as I can, because this is definitely a weakness for me right now. Out of this bunch, like this one I'm okay with, this one I'm okay with. This is okay. No, this is okay. No, this one's okay. I'll take that one too. And this is good. This is just that one's okay. This one's okay. This one's okay. That's really about it. So the rest of them definitely need work. But you know, I improved as I went, so, and that's the main thing. Yep. Alright everybody, well, I'm gonna wrap up there. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you in the next stream. Have a great weekend, take care of yourselves. Peace.